Chapter 4. The Black Moods. Licorice. Many upon a time, the fact that the vast majority of the ugly girl's fantasies will never come true created a lot of disappointment and depression. Among other things, the ugly girl in the sea could be as changeable as the sea she felt trapped in, particularly at night and in the cold. She was a victim of the black moods. The black moods were as thick and unpleasant as oil. They would ride the waves and hit her in the chest and head, dumping on her a world of swirling confusion, causing madness, unhappiness, despair. They would pull her under with strong hands and fill her eyes and her sharp inhale of surprise with slimy fluid that made her gag. They would increase the current, swirling and tumbling her helplessly along, forcing her into rocky waters, and then ruthlessly dashing her against the rocks over and over and over and over, leaving her bruised and battered. Her blood would mingle the thick, slimy, foul liquid and shove her into the maelstrom. Black, red, and her would swirl down into the toilet of hell, and the sharks, sensing her blood, would follow. Most people know me as the quiet girl, shy, smart, nice. That's all because those people don't know me. The real me that I want you to know is much darker and multifaceted than quiet, shy, and nice, though unfortunately not necessarily in a profound way. One of the most obviously difficult parts of my personality are the black moods. Now, to be clear, I am not a pleasant person by any means most of the time. I complain about everything and nothing because I don't feel fulfilled inside, physically or otherwise. I hate how things never go according to plan, and I hate how everyone acts like everything is great, how they're all liars. Which is one of the many reasons why I'm telling you the truth. Whether you believe me or whether or not you even care is up to you. People who fake their personalities and act far too nice during the early stages of a relationship are only doing more harm than good. You need to know up front that I am not the easiest person to get close to, and certainly not the easiest to deal with on a daily basis. I have no intention of fooling you with anything. I'm just not brave enough to tell you straight to your face yet. So without further ado, let me try to explain to you about the black moods, which is a phenomenon that I don't fully understand myself. A psychiatrist analyzing me might determine that I have bipolar disorder, OCD, depression, social and generalized anxiety disorder, PTSD, and a severe case of psychosis, among others. I suspect that he wouldn't be wrong, but I still don't understand the black moods. They feel like the whole world crashed down on top of me, crushing me so thoroughly that I'm numb, my spirit's low. My head anchors down towards the earth, and I feel sleepy and listless. There doesn't seem to be any point to anything. All is useless, unnecessary, devoid of true meaning. My mouth feels glued or sewn shut. I don't want to speak, or do, or be. There's no point in anything, not even in existence. Every thought feels weighted down, but it all amounts to that same listless nothingness. My soul feels ripped apart, hanging in tatters from my shoulders. My body feels naked, but not sensual, only used, heavy, and numb. Each movement comes with the greatest effort. Life is just a burden, a great weighted cross of lead that needs to be dragged through the dirt, but I can't get myself to move. So I don't. Though sometimes the witnesses of my despair can see me loitering around, pacing back and forth, or just walking around listlessly, with arms hanging down, eyes and soul dead. Anyone who wishes to speak to me during the black moods shouldn't bother. I say little and only enough to show that I don't want to speak or be near you at all. I sometimes just shake my head and walk away. It's best to leave me be. Other times, the listlessness is replaced with a hot, all-consuming rage. A rage so deep, I don't know how to direct it or to let it out. So it ends up burning me up inside and expressing itself in demonic facial expressions, me muttering under my breath psychotically, or even through self-harm. Don't be offended, during these times. When life gets heavy and is thrust upon me like this, I feel the black moods take over. They don't happen often, but when they do, they can be severe. Maybe you can keep them away, or at the very least make them manageable, who knows. I just wanted you to know that they do happen. So, don't think it's you. I don't know if there's just one root cause or if there's more than one cause, though I suspect that the latter is the case. The soul becomes weak after being ripped apart each day with meaningless, mind-numbing, soul-crushing tasks. I feel that the culmination of these hardships gets too much for me to bear sometimes, and I need to revert into myself, to feel the blanket of blackness, just to feel nothing and everything all at once, so that I can soldier on and be a little more prepared to do nothing all over again. Maybe it's because I hate how when something finally feels magical, it ends. The finality of it strikes me. How nothing feels sacred or respected or true. It could even be as simple as my diet is very poor and it's messing with my hormones and mental state. Those are simply theories, though, mere potentials to explain those mysterious black moods.